So as a Q Essentials user, you will land in on the event page first. And I wanted to kind of go over the details of adding an event and whatnot. I have already added one of my real clients in here, but I want to go over some of the details of actually adding an event. So first, when you go ahead and add, you'll see that you have a whole bunch of information in here. Be mindful, you do not have to put any information in here. We want to make everything as simple as possible, and we know that there might be a lot of information that you do not know as you're putting them in. So we want to make this as painless as possible. Now, I do suggest to put in as much information as in there, so that way you can make more heads and tails as you're putting in these events. But just want you to be aware there are no actual data requirements for this. So right off the bat, you have a lead from and also a lead subcategory. So for instance, if we choose referral, you'll see that you can have an event professional or friends or family, prior event and whatnot. We are going to actually make some enhancements in the future that for things like event professionals or prior events, that you'll be able to link to that prior event or to that professional in the system. We wanted to leverage everything that we have in the system, and this just makes a very logical step to do that. Ultimately, you'll see in some things like analytics of, hey, who's your top people that are referring you and whatnot. This is where we'll be able to do that. But let's just go ahead. I'm going to just put event professional for now. Let's just say, September 1st is when this event's going to happen. And you'll see event type. And I want to talk a little bit more. Let's just scroll this up a little bit so you can see some of this. So you'll see, below you have first name and whatnot. But let's say, we have a wedding ceremony reception. Now we've added a fiance into the category. And as you add these particular people, they'll also have an account within Q itself. So we want to make this very easy to initially establish these accounts and whatnot. So if you happen to have both people, you can absolutely do that. In addition, if let's say we're doing a college party, well, we no longer have a fiance, this could be part of an organization or whatnot. So this is a dynamic form that we wanted to make super easy to be able to put information in there. So I'm just going to go ahead and choose wedding ceremony and reception. I'm not going to put any information in here because right now I don't necessarily need to. I am just going to happen to put a zip code of one of them because yes, I wanted to show that we can do autofill in the US. There's also a stage and an action here. So stage is what you'll see in the progress meter inside of the event. If you have not chosen anything, it will automatically trip over to lead, and then the action, you can be contacting the lead, waiting for the contact, scheduling, meeting and whatnot. I'm just going to go ahead and put the contact lead. I want to talk to him by today, and then you can put some internal notes. Very simple, very straightforward to add an event. Again, as little or as much information as possible. It's that easy to do within the system. We're going to go in much deeper on the next video, but again, if there's something in here that you see that you would love to have as an improvement or a great idea that you have, this is what Q is for. I want to vet these amazing ideas and make the platform better. So please reach out to us if you have something. But otherwise, stay tuned for the next video, and be safe, everybody.